Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Cunningham inside. He's against Parker. Cunningham gets the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 10. Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots. And James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the basket by San Antonio. Off the pick. Off the stroke. Oh! And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Now the dish to Green. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
LeBron outside. Love outside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, Love is playing well. He has 15 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio. Well, the Spurs, Greg, great at home last year. That's not surprising to anyone who's paid attention. We expect that they're just so tough at home year in and year out.
And, Kevin, how about going 33-8 at home last season? And despite being a 6 seed, only the Hawks and Warriors, the 2 best records in the league, won more games at home. Hard to imagine you could be a 6 seed with that kind of success.
Here's Mills following the score by Cleveland. Here's Marjanovic. Back to Diaw. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Diaw's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
It's LeBron with the drive.
And check out the bounce.
Oh, bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Green kicks to Mills. Shot clock at 5. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Love.
Fellas, you look at Boris Diaw and say, my goodness, if he could just get in better shape. But he uses every bit of that significant backside of his to his advantage. Opponents can't get through him or around him, so he's making good use of the extra LBs.
The Spurs making a switch here. Duncan's checked in. The drive by James. Great D that time from Leonard.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Cunningham kicks to Shumpert. They set the pick. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Getting back to Diaw, he has a sneaky quick first step. You think he won't or can't blow by you, then suddenly, and you know this, Greg, you're stuck to his hip as he's taking it to the rack for a and one.
You know, he's a bit like Foreman, and I'm not talking about his body type.
Or the grill.
Yeah, you know, Diao plays with you a little bit, puts that body on you, lulls you to sleep, then wham, shows you up in the worst way.
And Cleveland making a change here. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Jefferson comes in for LeBron. Harris is checked in for Shumpert. And it's Williams in for Cunningham. It's stolen by Duncan. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. Leonard attacking. Kicks to Duncan. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Cleveland leading by 11. And there's the feed to Varejão. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
And it's slammed in by Diao.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Now here's Williams. 6 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Good on the shot. Williams has got 8 points.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
The drive by Green. Duncan. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Can't be any surprise to you that Tim Duncan, folks, last year became the leading rebounder of all active players. Passed up Kevin Garnett for that honorable distinction. We're talking 15,000 rebounds total over 18 seasons.
A different look now for San Antonio. West is checked in for Diao. Kyle Anderson comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Ginobili in for Daniel Green.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They got to offer more resistance here.
Well, getting back to Duncan's rebounding, he's always had the great size and wingspan and timing, and he really positions himself well for those rebounds. But what seems to separate him is his quiet toughness. He'll never back down.
Yeah, it's hard. You know, he's not a guy that's going to yell or pump his fist. He's not going to flex his muscles to the crowd. He just silently assassinates you
well said.
out on the floor.
You're right. You're so right. Ginobili with the ball. Williams picks him up. Passes to Duncan. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Duncan's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Spurs. Cleveland's on a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Williams kicks to Harris. He dishes it to Love. Outside Williams. Love with the screen for Williams. Back to Love. Wide open. No good. And the Spurs going the other way now. Ginobili outside. Plenty of space. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
For 3. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
The high post shot. Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got his first 2 points. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Picked by Varejão. The pass to Harris. Shot to end this cold run. They get it back. Spurs shoot really well. 54% from the floor. Here's West. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Mo Williams.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
The Spurs have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
And Cleveland making a change here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Verejao. LeBron comes in for Richard Jefferson. Iman Shumpert's checked in for Harris. And it's Jared Cunningham in for Mo Williams. Here's James. Bounces high off the rim and drops. LeBron's got 4 this quarter. Now Mills. He feeds it to Duncan. And that one is stuffed right through.
Tell you what, you gotta love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time. And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
Parker's checked in for the Spurs. And Cleveland also making a change. Thompson's checked in. Now here's Parker. He has 6. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Duncan. Can't hit. Excellent D there from Mozgov. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last. 23 seconds left to play here in the half. Now here's Parker. Ginobili left side with 1 on the clock. That'll do it for the first half. Cavaliers lead by 7. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And now the third quarter about to get going. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
The timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. Anderson is out there with West. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Here's Mozgov. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders. But thus far, he's proved to be worth it.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Here is Cunningham. James in the post. He's covered by Ginobili. That's tipped. Here's Parker. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
2 on the clock. Another miss by Mozgov. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right.
And, you know, guys, Manu Ginobili's relationship with Greg Popovich has been really interesting over the years. In the beginning, Pop obviously had a rigid system. Ginobili played with a lot more freestyle and freewheeling nature. The two clashed heavily early on, as one might expect.
First free throw is good. Getting back to Ginobili and Popovich, everyone thought Popovich would break Ginobili of his reckless ways, but in fact, you know this, it was the opposite here.
You know, Pop recognized he had something special in Ginobili, and it ended up changing his own philosophy, which I think speaks to the greatness of Greg Popovich. He was quoted as saying, you know, he does things, Ginobili, that win games. It taught me to watch a little bit more and not be so micromanagement-like, and not sure Pop's ever said that about anybody else.
And that one's good. That's 10 points for Timofey Mozgov.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Parker outside to the middle. Here's Marjanovic. And the layup is good. 8 points for him.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Here is Cunningham. At the elbow, it's Thompson. James outside. The 17-footer. Rebound, San Antonio.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Parker dishes to West. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And David West, no good on that one.
And for David West last season, the thought was he might increase his production with Paul George out, but the opposite happened. West suffered his lowest scoring output in a decade, only 12 points per game on 47% shooting. Rough showing for the former All-Star.
Parker passes to Duncan. Shumpert with some nice D.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 5th assist in this one. Well, Gray getting back to West, even though his scoring was down, his playmaking was up. You were talking about that. Clark, 3.5 assists a game last season, by far the highest number of his career.
Yeah, one of the very best pros I've ever been around. He's very smart, he's tough, he's all about team, and, you know, he makes things happen. Impacts winning in a lot of ways, and those assist totals indicate that.
Here's Parker. After the basket by Timofey Mozgov. Parker kicks to Green. Feeds it to Duncan. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
San Antonio making a switch here. Diaw's checked in. Love check in for Cleveland. Now here's Shumpert to the inside. Love goes in, and that one's good. Love's got 20.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
That's good. 8 points for Tony Parker.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Here is Cunningham following the score by Tony Parker. And the rejection by Leonard. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And the Cavaliers with possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Shumpert gets a wide-open look. David West grabs the miss. West has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Mills dishes to West. He kicks it to Mills. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
James the pass to Cunningham. Back to James. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Ginobili. Well, LeBron had kind of a slow start to his season, his return to Cleveland last year.
Yeah, he got off to a bit of a slow start. He had some nagging type injuries, but things turned around and LeBron was eventually able to get the clubhouse atmosphere where he wanted.
Matt Bonner, he's checked in for West. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Harris is checked in for Shumpert. And Mo Williams subbed in for Jared Cunningham. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
LeBron James.
And that atmosphere that LeBron was after, I mean, he described it as wanting a family-like atmosphere.
Now here's Ginobili. Varejao comes up with the rebound. Now Cleveland moving it up. And James gets it to go on the assist by Harris. And it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
And to touch on the Cleveland atmosphere, you know, you could see as the season unfolded, it became a big part of what LeBron was able to accomplish in Miami, starting to work itself into that roster.
Knocked away. Mills with the steal. And now the fast break. Anderson with the ball. Harris outside. Lets it go from the wing. Tipped away.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Anderson outside. Aldridge kicks to Anderson. Back to Aldridge. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
And Williams, here we go. LeBron against Ginobili. The 10-footer finds the target. And it's 13 points for LeBron.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump fake.
Manu Ginobili on the way. Guarded by Harris. And that one's good.
The signature bucket for him on that possession. They can get themselves in front quickly with a few more like that.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
Yeah. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Now here's Williams. 10 points for him. Pass to LeBron. From deep three-point range, Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. LeBron against Ginobili. Stolen by Anderson. Dishes it to Mills. Finished off the break. Mills has got 6.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Now here's Williams. Back to LeBron. Down low. And it's Williams. That time the assist by James. And that's 12 points for Williams.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Mills passes to Aldridge. To the inside. Here's Bonner.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
And there's the call on Ginobili. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Timeout Spurs.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And for LaMarcus Aldridge, always praised for his terrific shooting, his rebounding, as we know, Greg, has always been fantastic. Over the past 2 seasons, he's averaged double-digit boards.
And that's why so many teams wanted him in this last free agency period. His ability to put points on the board as well as clean the boards. What a deadly combination. Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
.58 seconds left in the 3rd. Outside Jefferson. Passes it to Cowan. 4 on the shot clock. Jefferson gets the bucket. Jefferson's got 7 points in the game.
You know, on the topic of Aldridge's rebounding, I mean, he doesn't do it by banging people around. He does it with positioning, timing, and length. And you can say that about most of his game. Quietly, effective, and impactful.
Jones, no one around him. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Parker. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Parker with the steal. Here's Diaw. Misses. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cavaliers ahead, up by 7. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And the final period of play just about to start. Spurs trail by 7. On the court for Cleveland, they've got Matthew Dellavedova. Tristan Thompson is out there with Jefferson. Then it's Jones. And it's Cowan in at the 5 down low.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Up and in on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
And so here's Cleveland after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Dellavedova. The feed to Thompson. And that one is hammered home.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And the basket by Diop.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. It's Jones on the wing. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jefferson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Now, here's Parker. Not a lot of room. Here's Marjanovic. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
No good from 11 feet. Spurs trail by 4. Green with the ball. Jones covering. Jefferson against Parker. Back to Green. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. Green with the ball. Outside Jefferson. Dellavedova kicks to Jones. Down low. Here's Thompson. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Parker with it. A steal. He's all alone. Here's Jefferson. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And, Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
Inside, Marjanovic.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Kicks it out to Jones. Thompson, a screen on Green. Jones dishes to Thompson. Back to Jones. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Spurs trail by 9. Parker outside. Pass to Green. Here's Marjanovic, defended by Jones. Back to Green. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Marjanovic. And another basket for San Antonio.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Here's Dellavedova, covered by Parker. Deflects the pass. Jones against Green. Jones, no luck.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
You know, you take a look at this group of Spurs and you wonder if they've peaked. I mean, it seems you say that a lot with this team, and they prove you wrong. What Popovich said last year, he feels it might actually be the case.
You know, one thing about this San Antonio team, they just didn't go away last year. Pop himself said he felt they peaked in the 2014 finals.
You know, and you wonder if what Pop said is true. Spurs lost in the first round last year, and they'll be going through a lot of changes in the near future. And with the way they run that organization, they'll still be competing, I believe, for quite some time.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Here's Dellavedova, following the bucket by the Spurs. And here is Parker. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Dellavedova, following the score by Tony Parker. Outside Jefferson. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
You know, right calls gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
It's Anderson with the drive. It's deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Ginobili. Good D by Love.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
There's the dish to Shumpert. Mozgov sets a screen for Shumpert. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, you've got to make sure your feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call that on you.
Well, I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think they might have missed that one.
And that one's good.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Here is Cunningham. James kicks to Mozgov. Back to James. 5 to shoot. In transition, here come the Spurs. Ginobili leading the charge. Shumpert with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Shumpert passes to Love. James outside. Back to Love. Lets it go. Rebounded by the Spurs. Ginobili's got his third rebound on the night. And Anderson kicks it to West. Back to Anderson. San Antonio calls timeout. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push.
And listen, San Antonio is an older team, actually the oldest in the league last season. And because of injuries and days off, they didn't get to feel that preferred starting five a lot last year.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Anderson. And Cleveland also making a change. Williams is checked in for Jared Cunningham. Leonard against James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot will not go. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And Williams, here we go. And Shumpert slams it in.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Cavaliers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against San Antonio. That one is off.
In the big picture, Kevin, he's getting to the line consistently, and that's giving them a boost, even though he hasn't made all of his foul shots.
Good on the second free throw. Spurs trail by 4. Now Mills. Kicks it to West. The feed to Leonard. 5 to shoot. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Up top, Leonard. James covered. 6 to shoot. Mozgov with the steal.
I mean, you've got to have more awareness on the floor and not make those kinds of errors.
Yeah, brain fade, brain neutral error, and those will cost you.
Here's Ginobili. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his 4th personal foul.
It's the first that narrows the lead down to just 3.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Ginobili.
Looking at the numbers for Ginobili, he has 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Now here's James. Up off the strip.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have. Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
He dishes it to Love. .56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's a pick by Love. Shot clock at 6. Osgood drives in. Here's Shumpert. And a miss there on the triple. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Nobody near Leonard. Buries it from outside.
Boy, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
Outside Williams. There's the pass to James. Back to Williams. Cleveland moving the ball around. LeBron drives in. Count it!
Boy, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Now here's Mills. He feeds it to Aldridge. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And, Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
Oh, okay. Hey, Buffalo lost. It ain't final yet on my shit. It just say fourth. But they got no time on there. Why is it that? Oh, Uh-oh. Hey, she don't know. I ain't got to tell nobody nothing. Oh, you might get away with it. That's up to you. Let's send it. Yeah, I thought you was about to. You say you was about to call somebody. I was like, okay. You know what? Zombies. And he by himself? your mind racing. They keep your mind racing. Make you use that noggin. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Like that's probably why I didn't pull that shit out. I wouldn't call it a timeout. I was too stubborn. But shit. Yeah, but then I concentrated on trying to take him out of the at least the perimeter game. I was trying to stay with it, even though you won't calling it like that. That's what I was really trying to focus on. But I had that play at the end. I don't. I had it. You seen it too. You seen it too. That's why you ain't say shit. But it's a good. It's a good play. I know it. I know it's coming. I timed it right, and they ain't give me the fucking. They could at least give me the fucking tip. Like, god damn, I opened up. I'm standing, we like 3 yards away from each other. I'm standing in the middle of it with my hands out. How the fuck do you make your fucking pass right there? No bounce or nothing, chest pass. Like the one that came in for the left side. You said, oh, it's a power forward. I'm like, I understand that. But he making a chest pass through my back. No, that was no point guard right there. Tristan Thompson, yeah, but I don't think that was the point guard. And even if it was though, what I'm looking at, my man, all he got to do it's too many times. But when I throw the ball, your man turns around and breaks on the ball. My man is standing right there, and he doesn't do anything but allow the pass to come through behind him. That's what I'm saying. If he puts his hands up at all, it's no way he makes that play. It's like you're pinned underneath the basket. You can't throw the ball up because if you throw the ball up, it's gonna might hit the glass, might hit the rim. Where the fuck is he gonna put the ball where my man can't play it? That's what I'm saying. Like how the fuck is he gonna get the ball in here? And my man is standing right here. I'm standing like on in the side of the block on the free throw line. Okay, so where was the angle on that play when you threw the ball, when you threw where was that angle at then? Tell me that then. I'll talk, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, tell me that one. Okay. But a lot of them I got to accept was that was it. Coach. I'm swearing, I swear to you, where he's at, where that play is at, and where I'm standing to you, there's no possible way for you to fit that ball through past me. There's no. I'm standing right on you. I'm standing on you to the angle to the man who's about to get the ball. There's nowhere for him to throw the ball to, and there's a man trailing him, and he make it on that side of us. I mean, if I press double, is that gonna? I mean, I don't press the double, but I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, what the fuck do you have to do? If I'm standing there and I'm looking at it, he turns. Did you even faced up on that shit? Right, you faced up, you turn looking at me, and I'm still in the spot. Like, he can't do anything but throw it here or shoot it. I'd rather he shoot it. Okay, yeah, I did, and he finishes on the left. He finishes on his right, which is my left. He catches the ball on that side. He catches the ball on his left. He catches the ball well, it's the right to you, but it's my left. He catches it on his right and finishes on his right. I'm there. I'm right there with the man trailing the play. I don't know. Maybe it's something I ain't see. All I gotta do is send it though. I try not. I try to play a better game this game. I know. Yeah, I can see me fucking up, but I didn't see me fuck that one up. I don't think I fucked that one up. I should have called timeout and gathered myself and called a play. But I thought, hey, no, I won't like fuck it, but it's a long game. I just wanted to get on the board. Just frustrated looking at the down. It wasn't on the board yet. I won't like. I ain't gonna give up on the game. It's more likely to call the timeout if this game start going like that. But yeah, play where I want to. Yes, yeah. You will come out of that quickly. Yeah, I know that's right. You said somebody put a comment up there.
We've got
Uh,
basketball. Action at Quicken Loans Arena.
I'm saying a lot of shit to make them feel better.
In downtown Cleveland, Ohio, the home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for San Antonio, the always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. The ageless ones, Diaw and Duncan, are down low. And it's Leonard in at the three, the small forward.
There are certain things, guys, that you can always count on in life. Death, taxes, and, of course, the Spurs winning 50 games in the regular season. Happened for the 16th straight season last year.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Here is Cunningham, covered by Parker. Park down low that time, and
I'm telling you, man, come on. He gonna set another one for right there. I need that. No, I'm not worried about it. I'm just saying, come on, bro. God damn, he's standing right there.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Duncan, and it's good on the assist by Parker.
Tony Parker.
LeBron with it. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And you can see when he has the basket in his sights, he's going to attack. And once he's in tight, he is a terrific finisher.
Now here's Parker. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
On the wing, Shumpert. He's guarded by Diaw. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cunningham. Banked in off the glass. Cunningham's got his first points in this one. Parker up top. Puts it up from 12. And the shot no good, a bit short. Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Shumpert with it. Leonard picks him up. Here is Cunningham. There's the pick. The feed to Love. And Boris Diaw
Come
picks up the
on,
foul.
man.
That's his first foul.
Yep. Oh, you're good.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Love the pass to Shumpert. Back to Love. 6 to shoot. From down in the low post, it goes.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Parker outside. Kicks to Diaw. To the middle. Mozgov against Duncan. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Shumpert against Green. The drive by Shumpert. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Spurs trail by 4.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set. And you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Like that. That's what I'm talking about. That shit right there.
He's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Shot from 12. No luck. Great D that time from Green. And talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
And here is Shumpert. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. And Shumpert kicks to Cunningham. San Antonio with the rebound. Now here's Parker. Duncan in the corner. Back to Parker. Shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Outside Shumpert. Down low. Kicks it out to LeBron. To the wing right side. Here's Cunningham. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Leonard.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Duncan, a screen. Leonard on the wing. Guarded by Shumpert. Duncan dishes to Leonard. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
The drive by Shumpert. And Love has it in the corner. Shumpert passes to Mozgov.
Mozgov, guys, was specifically sought after by his coach, Dave Blatt. Remember, Mozgov was a favorite of his from when Blatt coached the Russian national team.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Mozgov hits them both.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
And the shot is good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
And all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew on.
Here is Cunningham. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's LeBron. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. James has got 6.
Yeah, I know.
You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
Here's James after David West's bucket. The drive by James. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
If they think that kind of defense is going to get it done against him, they're mistaken.
Left side West. Up and in on the layup. West. And the Spurs lead by 3.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Now here's Love. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right? That was an excellent burst to the hoop for that throwdown. I mean, he's a laser beam guy. Fast as light.
Picked by Mozgov. To the paint.
Like that. There's no fucking way.
Now 1 for 2.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And Ginobili, here we go. That's good. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Pass to James. He feeds it to Cunningham. Love wide open. He fires. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. There's the dish to Mills. Out to the right wing. Shumpert against Ginobili. Here's Aldridge. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Mills with the steal. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Now it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
West with the block. Ginobili can't hit. Well, Cleveland shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. And Love throws it down.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Jefferson comes in for LeBron. James Jones, he's checked in for Shumpert. And it's Williams in for Jared Cunningham. Now here's Ginobili. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Out to West. Here's Aldridge. And he banks in the layup. And the Spurs lead by 6.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Mills with the steal. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Mo Williams.
And guys, every time we think Patty Mills is going to take the next step in his development, he takes a step back. Last season, he shot career lows from the field and behind the arc after having one of his best ever campaigns the year before. That really just makes a coach pull his hair out, and fortunately for me, I don't have it.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. He hits both from the stripe. Well, back to Mills. The Spurs could have used his contributions last year. Parker was hobbled. Corey Joseph was still learning. Mills didn't put together consistent efforts and ended up losing minutes, Clark, because of it.
Yeah, you know, Mills had the opportunity to make an impact for a championship contender. That chance doesn't come very often. Unfortunately, he couldn't make the most of it.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Outside Williams. Offense, the order of the day.
That's right, gang. Too pretty.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach. The Spurs.
That's the move right there. I can't make that shot.
They're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Well, the job of penetrating that they've done so far has really been excellent. I mean, they've done a nice job driving to the hoop effectively.
San Antonio leading by 8. Thompson and Verja at the 4 and 5. Jones is out there with Mo Williams, and it's Jefferson in at the 3. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Offensive rebound. He gives them a double-digit lead.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Thompson kicks to Williams. The drive by Thompson. 5 to shoot. The shot will not go. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Anderson kicks to Parker. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And, of course, Tony Parker, so big for San Antonio in those championship runs. But word on the street was that Spurs coach Greg Popovich didn't always go easy on Tony. He really pushed him to the limit.
You know, it started back when Tony was invited to the Spurs summer camp before the 2001 draft. One of the scouts was really physical with Tony, really gave him a hard time, and that was really the start of his maturation process in learning to deal with the NBA.
So it's the Spurs now after the Cavaliers pick up 3. Over to the left wing. To the inside. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And guys, last season was a painful one for Anderson Varejao. He had finally shaken the back injury that sidelined him the year before, signs the multi-year contract extension with the Cavs. Things were starting to look up, and only 3 weeks later, he tears the Achilles and was ruled out for the season. You talk about a tough break.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And adding insult to injury, certainly, Greg, as you were talking about, Varejao played well at the start of last season. Shooting 56% from the field. Clark, I think he was over 70% from the line. Those were career highs.
Yeah, and a terrible blow for Varejao and the Cavs because of that injury, the Achilles tendon. But it led to the deal for Mozgov, and that's worked out quite nicely.
And it's Bonner in the corner. And that one's good.
Laser.
And the Spurs lead by 11.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a fun.
Damn right, man. Where he going?
Yeah, foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't on that play. Or maybe he was thinking just about something other than basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze.
That's his second personal foul.
And how good a playmaker has Tony Parker been? One of the best in recent history. The all-time leader in assists for the Spurs over his 14 years there. Just a crafty guy with the ball in his hand.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. Parker with the steal. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Clock at 6. Parker up top. He has 6.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
And Jefferson, here we go. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And continuing our talk of Tony Parker, the first year he laced up his sneakers, he increased the tempo for that entire Spurs offense, and it continues to this day.
Yeah, and the increase in floor spacing and tempo, a big reason the Admiral, Tim Duncan, and Parker won the championship together in 2003, and obviously Duncan and Parker have won a few more rings since then.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cunningham.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Here's Dellavedova, covered by Parker. Inside, here's Thompson. Duncan with the block. And they'll keep possession. Tries again. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Pick the
I tell
ball.
you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Tristan Thompson.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass. And an open pass to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Dellavedova dishes to Bergeron. Fades back. No good off the front iron. Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Here's Dellavedova, covered by Parker. Dellavedova, the pass to Thompson. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Fantastic dunk, and we decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
And Diaw kicks to Duncan. Back to Diaw. Shot is off. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Jefferson has a wide open look. No good from outside. The Spurs have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Parker drives in. There's the pass to Duncan. Puts one up from 19. And Parker gets it to go. The assist from Duncan. 10 points for Parker.
He's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Here's Bergeron, and the layup falls.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Parker. Pass to Duncan. And that one's good. Duncan's got his second basket.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Bergeron. Here's Thompson.
Damn, what?
Stays off as they finally hit a shot.
I can't
Guys,
get
he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Now here's Parker. Defense is right there. Dishes to Diao. Back to Parker. Out of bounds.
Damn it, Green. Damn it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that.
That's my
Terrible
fault.
turnover.
A different look now for Cleveland. LeBron, he's checked in for Jefferson. And it's Williams in for Matthew Dellavedova. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Feeds it to Thompson. Picked by Varejao. Thompson dishes to Varejao. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And stolen by Williams. Now it's Shumpert running. He can go all the way. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones. And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off. And listen, San Antonio is an older team, actually the oldest in the league last season. And because of injuries and days off, they didn't get to field that preferred starting five a lot last year.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Outside Williams. Pass to Cowan. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Now Mills. He's got 6. Here's Marjanovic. He kicks it to Diao. And he jams it with authority.
Let him decide. Be patient.
Forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Williams attacking. And Thompson throws it down.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
With the pass.
And Mills kicks to Diao. Here's Marjanovic. He's covered by Thompson. He used that pick to get in close. 6 points for him.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And that one's good, James.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
They set the pick.
No.
1:58 left in the
No.
first half.
Stay there, Forrest. Stay there. You stay right there. I'm coming.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Damn.
In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And one thing that everybody loves about Coach Pop is his frankness. You get a taste of it in interviews, but he's as honest and straightforward with you as he is with anybody else.
The Spurs making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. .157 left to play here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Good on the baseline, Jay. Aldridge has got 12 points in the game. Well, you've got Greg Popovich, and I think he puts this at times grumpy demeanor in a more of a spotlight. He's playing along, as we all know, with the sideline reporters. He knows, Greg, you know this firsthand, when to turn it on, when to turn it off. He can be as compassionate a person, Clark, that you and I have ever been around.
Yeah, he's competitive, but he understands that we're all human, and he treats people the right way all the time. Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Here is Cunningham, guarded by Green. In the corner, it's James. Fires from 14. Misses off the right iron.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
.32 seconds left in the first half of the game. Knocked away. Now it's Shumpert running. He can go all the way. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Mills with it. Cunningham's there. Shot clock at 6. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there. But if I can say so, it was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
But you won't let me
and we finished one half of basketball. Spurs out in front, up by 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and now the third quarter about to get going.
Leonard has been playing really well. He's got 14 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
I'll tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
An explosive display it was, fellas. They might have to get the backup rim ready if he keeps attacking the hoop like he did before the break.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Defensive-minded Green and
But I took it, but I can't take it.
Veterans Diaw and Duncan, and it's Parker in at point guard. And for LeBron James, a remarkable step. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Yeah, a steep decline last season, though, back below.
I'm playing defense. I'm playing the shot. What
Was
do we
it just
do?
the challenge of new teammates and a new system, or the mileage he's accumulated?
I'm trying to play
this season may
defense.
start to answer that question.
Thank you. That's right. He's out of
Out of
bounds.
bounds. Shumpert touched it last.
Got one foot in, one foot out. This ain't the hokey
That far
pokey.
off the mark.
San Antonio leading by 10.
Hokey pokey.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Duncan inside. Mozgov covering. Just 5 to shoot. Duncan with the bucket.
Tim Duncan.
And now it's a 12-point San Antonio lead.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's James. And that one is stuffed right through.
You calling it screen over
That's
there?
exactly what they need to do right now. I mean, just attack the basket.
Well, you and Mozgov are standing next to each other. I don't know how you don't expect 2 people to
Carter
do that from my
drives in.
team.
Pass to Green for 3. That comes off the assist by Duncan.
Hey!
Duncan's got 5 assists in the game.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
And here's Love for 3. Spurs leading by 13. Nobody near Leonard. The offensive rebound. Duncan kicks to Parker. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Back to Duncan. Out to Parker. Goes back up. Good. Parker's got 12 in the game.
Tim Duncan, even in his advanced years, showing you that great vision and still getting it done. Nice pass.
Cunningham passes to Love. Plays it up and banks it in.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Duncan inside. Mozgov on him. Off on the layup. The Cavaliers trail by 13. LeBron with it. Leonard picks him up. LeBron kicks to Love. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Here's Parker. 12 points for him. Duncan, a screen. And Parker, here we go. Green kicks to Parker. Fires from 14. And it's San Antonio with another.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And Love throws it down.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
A baseline J. And that one goes long. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they're bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade. And got them going.
Outside, Green. He dishes it to Diaw. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Leonard. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And those mid-season...
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Now, Cleveland moving it up. Puts it up from 12. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 18 points for LeBron. Parker outside. Now the feed to Diaw. Love grabs the board. And here are the Cavaliers. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Back to Shumpert. To the wing right side. LeBron left side. And he can't bank that one in. Duncan up on top. Mozgov covering. Duncan dishes to Diaw. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Green again. Shumpert. Out left to the wing. Love the pass to Mozgov. That's good. Mozgov's got 6.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Parker outside. Duncan left side. Off the screen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And that's now 8 points for Tim Duncan. Mozgov a screen on Parker.
Woo. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't
Yeah,
care
all
what
sucked down like that, I gotta have
the
it.
play we're going to remember
man, fast
when this
break.
game is over.
LeBron against Leonard. Now here's James. He's guarded closely. Here's Love. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Love's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And here's Mills. He's got 6. Aldridge with a screen on Thompson. West kicks to Aldridge. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Wow, beautiful feed from Mo Williams.
Spurs leading by 7. Mills with it. Aldridge a screen. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it. And you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. It's Williams with the drive. A 3-ball. They get it back. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
I like the work they've been doing in the low post, too. I mean, we've seen a lot of points coming on the inside all day.
And for Varejao, his wild hair and frenetic style long ago earned him the nickname Wild Thing. I mean, diving for loose balls, taking charges, but that energy and enthusiasm may be unsurpassed really by
Then I can't move, man. That shit is garbage.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Jones with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Williams kicks to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly from 18. Again, the miss by Williams. Well, Greg, you're talking about Varejao. He may play wild, but his production has backed it up. A few years ago, he averaged, Clark, over 14 rebounds a game.
Yeah, and I don't think he plays.
That don't make no fucking sense. I'm already buying him.
They're flying all over the place, and he's giving it.
I'm not gonna buy the man and then ball gone.
Player as much as he just looks and appears to be everywhere at all times.
Ginobili attacking and stolen by Williams. One-on-one here. And Jefferson throws it down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
He is almost money when it comes to finishing in close. Nice bucket there to increase the lead.
Thompson dishes to Jones. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. San Antonio leading by 4. Ginobili outside. West outside. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Jones for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Spurs lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Thompson and Verija at the 4 and 5. Williams is out there with Jones. And it's Jefferson in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
High quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark.
That's an example there, guys, of contesting the shot and corralling the board. That's really all you can ask of a guy at that end of the floor.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for
Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
And the first one drops.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
Aldridge is screening. And it's West in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. The shot misses. Nice D from Verija.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
Williams with the ball. Picked up by Ginobili. Verija can't hit. San Antonio leading. Anderson passes to Aldridge. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jefferson. Here's Thompson. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And Mills kicks it to West. He feeds it to Aldridge. Clock at 6. And Anderson slams it in.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. Kicks it to Verija. West with the block. And here's the break. Here's Mills. And Thompson sends it back. to take the lead. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Williams. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. Ginobili. Good. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
The shot by Williams, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Ginobili dishes to Aldridge. High post try. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Now it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Mills passes to Aldridge. Outside, Ginobili. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Williams kicks to Jefferson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Thompson, a screen on Ginobili. Back to Thompson. To the inside. Here's Verjao. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
It's Ginobili with the drive. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. It's Jefferson outside. That's good. Jefferson's got 5 points in the quarter.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
Parker kicks to Anderson. Thompson against Aldridge. Pulls it up. Shot is no good. Good D by Thompson. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Parker dishes to Aldridge. That is good. Aldridge has got it all tied up now for San Antonio. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And that's now 6 points for Anderson Verjao. Parker passes to Bonner. Over to the left wing. Aldridge drives in. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Williams kicks to Thompson. And yes, sir, that one drops. Thompson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Outside Williams. Back to Thompson. Outside Williams. San Antonio with the rebound. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound in this one. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
What a game for Tony Parker. He's got 16 points and 8 dimes. He's passing the ball so well right now and is really focused at the charity stripe, too.
And Clark, you can just see him oozing with confidence right now.
You know, you take a look at this group of Spurs and you wonder if they've peaked. I mean, it seems you say that a lot with this team, and they prove you wrong. What Popovich said last year, he feels it might actually be the case.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
You know, one thing about this San Antonio team, they just didn't go away last year. Pop himself said he felt they peaked in the 2014 finals.
You know, and you wonder if what Pop said is true. Spurs lost in the first round last year, and they'll be going through a lot of changes in the near future. And with the way they run that organization, they'll still be competing, I believe.
Man, come on, man.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Shot is good. The Cavaliers lead cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Simmons. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here is Cunningham, covered by Parker. Parker with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And he gets the bucket. Anderson's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, a fantastic quarter for him here in the fourth. I mean, efficiency personified here.
Here is Cunningham, covered by Parker. LeBron dishes to Cunningham. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. LeBron with the ball. Shumpert, no good.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Parker passes to Anderson. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Osgood with the steal. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. Here's Cunningham. Now the dish to
Where? There's no fucking work in the basketball.
2 free throws for the contact right there.
What a great game for Love in this one. He has 20 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
That one is no good. Spurs trail by 5. Parker dishes to Leonard. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Leonard with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Duncan. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
LeBron outside. Love right side. Ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 5. Love with the screen for Shumpert. .119 left in the fourth quarter. Howard down with both hands.
Don't deserve.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move too, Kevin?
To send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
The dish to Diaw. To tie it up. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Diaw's got the game tied up here for the Spurs. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Shumpert against Green. And Shumpert kicks to Love. Back to Shumpert. And the pass to Love. Launches it.
Good shot.
Shumpert, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Parker. Duncan with his screen on Shumpert. Now here's Leonard. Pass it to Parker to take the lead. Oh, off target. Parker against Love. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
Are y'all feeling the timeout?
Yeah.
Hey, I like this. Hey, Daryl, next time when you get a chance, or whenever I sit down and watch the shit again, I want you to broadcast it so I can see what you're seeing.
6 seconds left.
That's a backcourt! This is bullshit! That's bullshit! That's bullshit! Now you gonna lie. Now you gonna start lying.
I'm damn sure finna tell you what it is. I'm gonna watch this bitch. Oh, that's bullshit. That bitch caught that bitch backcourt. That's LeBron.
Anybody good? Yeah, it's good time out. Great time out, but it's bullshit.
It's bullshit though.
It's the Cavaliers with the ball. Time expires and we're going to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams in these few minutes of basketball pan out. It's going to be the Spurs off the tip. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the floor for San Antonio. Down low is the veterans Diaw and Duncan. Parker and the guard pairing, and it's Leonard in the 3 slot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Cavaliers trailing.
I ain't talking about contact. You coming over from
LeBron outside. Inside. Here's Mozgov.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Parker against Williams. Parker passes to Duncan. Runner in the lane. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to put a lot of pressure on their perimeter shooters if he can't convert those chances.
Look at that! Where does he have to go?
And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He got the
San
ball
Antonio's
right.
got a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Dishes it to Green. Feeds to Diaw. The 19-footer is on the money. Diaw's got 4 points in the quarter. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
Tell you what, they've done well to stick around these last few minutes.
Nice shot by James.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Williams kicks to Love. And Boris Diaw picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one. Mozgov dishes to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle on their offensive end.
Duncan with a screen on Williams. Parker passes to Leonard. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. Picked by Mozgov. Williams kicks to LeBron. Pass to Love. Here's Mozgov. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up.
Check out the game from Mozgov. 8 rebounds and a couple of nice steals, too.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Outside Leonard. Duncan with the screen for Leonard. Up off the screen. And Duncan throws it down.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Love in the post. He's guarded by Diaw. Love dishes to Mozgov. That falls. Good assist by Love. Mozgov's got it all tied up now for the Kings.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Parker drives in. That's good. Parker's got 4 this quarter. We're now over 3.5 minutes through this overtime period. LeBron against Leonard. Mozgov.
Every fucking
Diaw
time.
with the steal. Parker with it. He's picked up by James. And Parker, here we go. He kicks to Duncan. And stolen by
Why can't just pass it
In
back?
transition, here come the Cavaliers. Love the pass to James. Back to Love. LeBron outside. 5 to shoot. And Shumpert kicks to LeBron. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time. Man, it's really tough to stop Love right now.
And here is Parker. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And an intentional foul right there.
Well, that took way too long. If they're trying to stretch this thing out, they shouldn't waste so much time.
Gets the first. That makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Leonard with the steal. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, Clark.
Hello? Yeah. Yeah.